Welcome to Chris and Carlette Live, a podcast about life, love, and overcoming obstacles. Each week, we discuss the good, the bad, and the indifferent of life's interruptions. Now, here's your host, Chris and Carlette.
Keep believing, don't go stressing, keep it moving. God, we're resting, here to help you, here to bless you. With God on our side, CNC Life.
Somebody said no.
Yes, let me start over.
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
Oh, yes.
No, stop. And the thing about it, why
Let the
can't
church say yes.
use your lower register? Have everybody welcome.
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
Yes to your
Okay.
way.
He said okay. Okay. All right.
Yes
so
to your
listen,
will.
thank you for
Baby, you look
tuning
so
in. Thank you. Tuning in here to Chris and Carlette Live, Life Interruptions, good, bad, and indifferent. But in particular tonight, Life's Interruption, boy, time flies. And what are we talking about?
Ooh, yes. Yes.
Okay. Let me just say, we had a good time in church yesterday. We are members of Life Church of Atlanta. Dr. Terrence A. Merritt is our pastor. And just wanted to say,
What's up, Darcy is on live.
oh, hey, Darcy.
Darcy.
She makes the best desserts. But I just want to say it was very good to be in the church house. Yes, we were social distance. We had our mass, but we still gave the Lord good praise, high praise. And it was very good, very needed, and refreshing to be in the house corporately. Now, listen, we went in on Saturdays to do a broadcast to record, and then it would be rebroadcast on Sundays. But even though you were there, it just wasn't the same as being all together live on a Sunday morning. And it was amazing. It was so amazing to see, hey, your church family. It was very good. It was refreshing. So just wanted to say that. So maybe this is some residue that's left over from yesterday with him, and he wants to sing the
I
Yes
started
Lord.
to shout in church. I felt it.
Wow.
I
Wow.
felt it. I was back direct.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. He been doing media in church for a long time. But he needs to sit down in the sanctuary, okay? And see, he's too scared. He's too scared. But anyway, let's get to why we are here
What's
today.
up, Winona?
Winona and Ron, yes. We are here, and we said our title today, of course, we are the yes, and Life Interruptions, boy, time flies. And what are we talking about, Mr. Edwards? you gotta praise. You gotta praise.
20 years.
20 years, guys. That's it. 20 years of
20
marriage
years.
in exactly 2 more days, but this is our week.
Oh, yeah.
20 years of marriage, and we are so grateful unto the Lord, everything he's done, everything he's brought us through. And we're talking about that tonight.
You said you would. Only do it. You said you would.
So, anything else you want to play? Okay. As you can see, he's excited. So,
Yes.
Are you? Come on.
What's up, Tony? Golden is on.
And Kia is on. So we're celebrating
y'all.
20 years of marriage this year. It was 20 years ago. I remember 20 years. Well, what's today? The 17th. So it's the 17th. So that was like 2 days before the wedding, which was the 19th. And I had my wedding rehearsal on a Thursday. Usually those are on Fridays night before the wedding. No, I did mine's Thursday, so everybody can get themselves together, hair, nobody come walking in late. But guess what? It still happened.
Yes.
I gave them the day off, and they still showed up late. I ain't gonna say no names.
I could come. I can kind of roast a couple people, but I am not gonna.
No, we're not doing that. We're not here to do that.
We're not here to do that,
No,
John.
it's 20. Chris.
Did I say that on live?
You did.
John,
but no, it was more. No, it's just one. It was more than one.
I
But
love
we're
John
not gonna
DeLay.
do that. So anyway,
See my friend. Okay, I'm sorry. You look good.
So
Maybe for
20 years. 20 years of marriage, wedded bliss,
Let me
ups,
just
downs,
sit back.
curveballs. Can we do this?
Go ahead, baby.
No, we're not gonna do. No.
Go ahead. 20 years.
Yeah, 20. I
Go
mean,
ahead.
what is
Go
that
ahead.
for you?
Oh, you asking me? Baby, 20 years has been such ebbs and
And just so everybody know, this is not the big announcement.
This is not. It's
This
two
is not-
announcements, actually.
Yeah, it's several. Yeah, it's 2 announcements tonight. There's a big, and then there's a bigger.
Yes.
But I think we'll do the bigger first, and then do the big.
No, do the big first and then the bigger.
Okay, all right.
20 years of marriage, waking up to you.
Okay, so 20 years of marriage has been.
You didn't see.
Because this is dead air. I'm just hearing dead air.
It's the Carlette live show, y'all. So she's interviewing me. She's the host. So, Carlette, the 20 years of marriage from myself, I was married to Carlette Edwards. I'm not sure if you know her, but she has been such a helpmeet when you talk about Proverbs 31, can you add Proverbs 32 and then just have your own chapter, your own, it's like being married for 20 years has just been great. It has its ups and downs, more ups than downs. It had its challenges. God has pruned us, shaped and molded us, and it's just been an awesome time. Just being married, it's just been like 3 kids later.
3 children later. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I look at my parents and
I've been craving potatoes lately. Keep going.
Now you're gonna think everybody's gonna
Actually
think
fish and potatoes. But keep going.
You might be pregnant.
Keep going. Come on, we gotta get to the announcement.
Oh well, we're gonna talk about this too.
Okay.
For the show. But yeah, 20 years. It's funny. I was thinking about this today, how we started the show back in January, and this is our 20th episode. For our 20 years of marriage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I didn't pay attention to that.
Ooh, Penta said there's the more. What's up, Penta?
Oh, the Moors are here.
And somebody said you having a baby.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, question mark.
Beauty 007. I think that's Sheena.
So yeah,
Tamika.
Cheryl Timberlake said give us the real deal. So yeah, we it's just been fun. One of the things that I look at when I was being raised is how my parents interacted with each other, and how they provided for us growing up, my sister and I, and just we would go on road trips, we would experience southern tours, northern tours. You know, the only thing that we didn't do was like travel out of country.
They waited till y'all got out the house to do
Yeah,
that.
they waited till boy, I tell you. But I think about you know, being a husband and a father, that I wanted to pass those memorable moments over to my family. So that's why I like to travel so much, because it's like embedded and bred in
And I'm
me.
so glad.
You know,
You taught me how to travel.
I know I had to.
Let me tell you something. That was one of the first things when after we got married and we started, I would say we started vacationing after year one. We did a little, you know, short trips, but serious trips after year one. And I'm going to tell you, no. Our first serious trip actually was before we got to year one. Yeah. But he taught me how to travel because all I knew how to do was church travel. Was church travel. And so I did what I was just, that was the thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But so when we would go to a city, all I wanted to do was shop. So he taught me, he's like, okay, listen, this is how you travel. He said, you use your money to buy souvenirs. He said, you use your money to go on tours, to learn what is it about this city, this state, what are they known for. You eat the food of the area. I know that just seemed basic, but I wasn't used to traveling like that. We just did things different and explore the lay of the land. And you learn so much history, and that was big for me. It was big for me. You know, I had to allocate the dollars to a different direction. I mean, did I say it right?
Responding back to the people. That's what you do. You don't go shopping. You already got those shoes.
And the sad part is,
dress.
I was shopping at the same stores that would be back home,
right,
thinking that it would be different stuff. Instead of maybe shopping at boutiques of that area. But no, not me. No, I didn't do that.
Michelle, hey, Michelle, Tamika, Tracy. So yeah, so that's what 20 years of marriage has meant to me. Just wanting to provide. You know, I look at the things that we have gone through as far as, you know, buying a house in Indianapolis, and, you know.
Oh, and even that.
Yeah.
It was a story behind that.
Yeah. And then we came here, you know, after that situation. Well, you know what? Let me also say that God has blessed us more than we could ever think or imagine. And I say that because we have done a lot of things that people desire to do. Like, and for example, and man, can I say this now? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. So like, for example, when we first got married, we stayed in Gary for a year almost. Then we moved down to Indianapolis. We stayed there for 10 years. God shaped and molded us and all that, bought a house, had a child, had Christian. Then the Lord sent us down to Marietta, Georgia for 2 years.
It's Atlanta suburb,
Yes.
And then we had Evan in Atlanta.
We had Evan. Then he sent us out to Los Angeles, California,
where we had Chloe, Sophia.
And we were out there for 4 years. Then we moved back to Gary to take care of my parents. And then we moved back down to Atlanta. So we went like
full circle.
But I mean, just those experiences, like.
And we didn't get pregnant in Indiana the second time.
No, we didn't get pregnant in Georgia.
But now we're here in Georgia.
Yeah, so we good. Somebody fixed, but yeah, it's been amazing how the path that, I mean, some people may look at us like, man, they always moving.
They thought we were military family.
I mean, like, man, can't they just be settled? And, you know, but but God has a plan. Has had, will have.
No, he has one.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just like amazing.
It's ongoing.
It's ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
Just man, I'm.
There's so much we can say.
Yeah.
Which we are gonna say in manuscript. Okay, that's coming one day.
But yeah, it's been fantastic. It's been and meeting the Moors. I mean, like
yes,
like oh man, just the people we have met, like
other couples,
like
single people.
Yeah, just the people and not only that, just the way God orchestrated the ability to gain wealth from various. I mean, and meaning that you get jobs and you meet people through those jobs. Like for example, moved down to Indianapolis, hooked up with Bishop Scott. Met Brian Scott with Ty Scott Records, started doing stuff for them. That evolved into me doing my first TV pilot in Georgia and working on the documentary on African American men and prostate cancer. And then we moved out to L.A. and that even hooking up with Bishop McClendon and Apostle Hill in Compton, and then from there hooking up with Murphy and Bishop Murphy, and now we're back at
our Atlanta pastor
Bishop Terrence Merritt. I'm gonna say it,
Bishop
Superintendent Terrence Merritt. So y'all,
board of directors with Kojic Charities. That's my pastor.
So tell him I said he's a bishop. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, it's just like those jobs, those experiences that you make, the people and the relationships that you build, like the Allisons and the
Marvin and
Marvins
Derek.
and Derek's, right?
Yeah.
And
Michelle.
I mean, it's just like
Hicks,
phenomenal
Bishop.
what you can do when
Moors.
we come. Why don't you talk about? Let's digress now. Why don't you talk about being in agreement?
Oh.
Yes, that just hit me.
Now, let me tell you something. Yes, longevity in a marriage, number one, you got to have agreement. You have to come together. And when you get married, it's like, yes, you are one. But that whole becoming one process is real. And you learn it. But you have to be focused. You have to be determined to stay one. Because we know what it's like to come out of agreement and feel like the two that became one are trying to be two again. Mm-hmm. Crazy, but it happens. And you literally feel it in your body. Mm-hmm. We experience that. So coming into agreement, whenever we have something, you should always be in agreement, let me say that. But when there are some major decisions, some major moves that needs to happen, you need to be in agreement like never before, or it will not happen or won't happen smoothly. And when I tell you, once there is alignment and agreement with husband and wife, I promise you can accomplish so much and get so much done. And sometimes you have to, once you get it accomplished and you go on about your way, and then the next thing shows up. It's like, oh, hey. And you have to work through it. It may be something you cannot do. And then something else will come along. But every time we had to make a move, and I say we had to because it was a commission, it just felt like that's the only way it worked. And as soon as we came in agreement, doors would open. The provision for the vision would come. The provision for the vision would come. Anytime it got too hard, we knew we had to pull back and align ourselves with not each other. I was looking at that one. I'm sorry. Align ourselves with each other, but also then us coming together unto God. And so, having agreement. And when I tell you the word of God coming in effect, in power, operating, 1, 1,000, 2, 10,000, and just seeing how much you can get accomplished when you come together in agreement as husband and wife. You got to understand this is covenant. This is covenant ordained by God. And so when you come into agreement and it's working and it's going. And also, by the way, guys, the phone lines are open, and we will post that those who want to comment, other married couples, singles,
or even just to wish us happy anniversary.
or just to wish us happy anniversary.
And what we have what we have meant in your life and vice versa.
Exactly. Oh, and even if you have a question, we're totally open to questions. That's why another thing, we gravitate to people. People gravitate with us. We like to entertain. This pandemic was something that kind of, we miss being around people and everything. Have people come over to the house and we cook and just hang out, have a good time, and just love on people. Because that's another thing. As we moved, we evolved and we learned. We learned ourselves. We learned each other. We learned how to deal with people, how to come to understand, how to love people in disagreement, how to love people when their life don't look like yours, and you accept them where they are and love them. I'm telling you, love goes a long way.
I love this picture right here.
As y'all can see, he's posting. That was at our baby shower. Let me tell you something. That was in the Hollywood Hills when I was pregnant with Chloe Sophia, and that whole baby shower location, that was a whole surprise. I promise you, him and Allison and I think Marvin and the chef and Allison's sister, her name I see her face, and Lori, yeah. And their brother and their mother. It was a whole surprise. They had the bus come get me, and it was, the whole thing was just, it was beautiful. Balloons everywhere, fresh flowers. This was us getting ready for Christian's field trip, and it was an overnight trip. This is before we got married, but yet we were engaged. We was at a bowling alley. This was long time ago. See how skinny we were? Ooh, look at us. But anyway, this is us on a Sunday morning right after we moved here. We was headed to church. But just want to say, God has been there with us, for us, has prepared a way. But I'm here, let me tell you, you all have to pray together, stay together, talk together, come into agreement. You want less friction? Come into agreement. Even if the agreement is we need to leave that alone and find out what we really need to be doing. Be on the same page. We just posted the number, Penta, on the bottom.
Yes. And then make sure that you all stay tuned, because there's a big
announcement, and then there's a bigger announcement.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes. Hallelujah.
So let me say this.
Hey.
That's my
Leslie,
partner. That's my partner.
I got to pay for this house.
So stop. So, and listen, Leslie, I just met Leslie within the past, I want to say 5-6 months and everything. And that's my another road dog. That's my partner right there. I mean, a powerful woman of God, businesswoman. And, listen, she's on to great things. I'm telling you, she's a world changer. But let me say this.
We got a caller.
We have a caller? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hello, caller. Are you there? Pernell?
Is something muted?
Let me see. Go ahead and talk while I get them on the phone.
Oh, you doing it through the Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so that's another thing. Now, y'all remember how we said we had a baby in every city. And the thing about it, we bonded with people. So in Indianapolis, as we had a baby, we acquired godparents. And I am a believer of not just one. There needs to be multiple. Once I got a little bit older, I chose me another godmother. My first godmother is Maydeen, my Aunt Maydeen Randolph.
Uncle Maydeen. And
she goes by Uncle, but it's a long story about that. But then my second one that I took on is Rosalind Wilson out of Gary, Indiana. And I came to her, probably I was a teenager. I know I was. And
down back in.
And she just, I told her, and I asked her, and she just received me, and she was the coordinator for our wedding. And love her dearly. Love her dearly. She's a prayer warrior. And but I am a belief that I want to have like a team of people. So each child has a series of godparents. So as for Christian, who's born, the firstborn, his godparents are the Scotts. It is Lady Sherelle and Bishop, and then we have
We have a caller.
Robin, the Mayos, Robin and Eric Mayo.
We have a caller.
Oh, we have a caller.
Hello, caller.
They have to lower their background.
Can you look? Hello, Penta Purnell.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
This is the Moores,
Hello.
Penta and Purnell Moore. We met them it was led by God. I met her.
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can. We can hear you.
What is the
great.
delay?
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
You listen to it through the phone and not the.
Okay, wonderful. So, well, that was family.
Okay, y'all have to lower your radio.
We wanted to wish you all a happy anniversary. Truly, we know God put you. We wanted. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we'll just talk. So I just wanted to, we wanted to wish you all a happy anniversary. We know your marriage was ordained by God and that you are an example for many couples, young and old, and we wanted to encourage you all to just keep moving forward. We are excited about you all's future. You have a truly blessed family, and we love you all dearly.
Happy anniversary. I'll just add a little bit to that. I am so grateful for my brother and especially my sister, Carlette. Met her in the early 2000s when I was being an administrator over a ministry to get Bishop Scott, and that business transaction turned into a beautiful friendship. So I am so grateful for my sis, Carlette. Just to speak about this couple, they are definitely a powerful couple who believes in sowing seeds in others and their dreams and their ministry. Not only do they just support in word, but they support in resources and action. And there's so many stories that I could recall where they have just been a beacon of hope for us. As we transition and as God commissioned us to move different places, do different things, they were right there to undergird us. So we couldn't help but celebrate this beautiful couple and the friendship that we have for them. Of course, we love our God baby Evan and the other niece and nephew. But we're just so excited for the friendship and what God has for them in this new season. So we had to call in and share that. All right.
Thank you so much. We
Love you
appreciate
guys.
you. Love you
Yes,
too.
love y'all.
It's a little delay.
Well, let me say this. She started to say, and like I was saying, each child has multiple godparents. They are the godparents of Evan, along with the Fosters, who are the parents of our pastor. And I surrounded my each child with various age groups. So, like, each child has a godparent that is up in age for wisdom. And when I approached them about it, and I told them for that purpose. Also, I tell my godparents, I am not using you like ATM machines. That's just Carlette. Now, do they shower them with gifts? Absolutely they do. Absolutely they do. So, and I thank God. I thank God for all the godparents. Also, the godparents for Evan, other than the Moores, then you have his Aunt Shonda in Michigan City, and then you have oh Lord, Auntie Tamika and Uncle Chris, the Stewarts here, and I know I'm forgetting somebody. And then as for Chloe Sophia, she has her Auntie Michelle, her Aunt Mimi, and then she has my cousin Carol. She has Allison and Derek, and she has her Aunt Gwen and Gary, and her Auntie Tracy in Chicago. And
Jesus.
listen, and when I tell you, I can call these people and say, listen, we need to pray. Seriously, like I called Robin about something a few weeks ago. We need to pray. And it's not always bad things. It's about their future. I have people that can speak into the lives of my children, and just they are there. They're there and they're on it. Okay. Sherelle is about to help me go through this whole process along with Robin. And, with Christian in college, I mean, because they've been there, they have been there. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful for all of them. And of course, we acquired these people through the journey in this thing called life, and every place we've gone, and we hold these people near and dear to our heart, and we consult with them, and we pray together, and we believe God, and we joke together, and we eat and do all that stuff. So, yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and tell about the big announcement since it's 7:32?
Yes. Let's talk about the big announcement. Well, if you all have been watching me personally on Facebook, I have been posting. One of the things I love to do, is cook. Okay. I love to cook. That is passion, therapeutic. Of course, it's from a generation of line of cooks. My mom, my grandmother, my aunts, my cousin. I've been taught by my village and non-villagers as well. Okay. But also I like to experiment in the kitchen, and it turns out good. But I'm grateful for my foundation from my mother, who got it from her mother. So with me saying that, you all have noticed me doing a lot of canning. Each year I show you all the canning that I do. I just show you a glimpse. I don't show you what my end product at the end of the season of what I've done. And I just stow away stuff I give as gifts. And then especially one time I sent some home. I canned some applesauce and some strawberry preserves, and I sent them to the church mothers back home because I love church mothers. I love them. And so I did that that's an expression of love to me. That's another thing. People are friends, like even the Moors. I send them pictures, just to get some stuff started. And they tell me how wrong I am because they're so many miles away. But when they come, they know we're gonna eat good, and that's my love. That's me showing love. So,
baby, guess who's streaming on the thing?
Who?
I've been trying to call her for the longest.
Who? Where they at? Oh, Nakia.
Yeah, well, she been MIA.
I know. I texted her though. She told she was gonna call me, but she's busy. Okay, but back to it. Mm-hmm. So with saying that, this is the first big announcement of something that's coming up.
You ready?
As soon as he put it up.
Okay. Boom, boom. There we go.
Boom. Canning with Carlette. Now, many of y'all have told me, you need to do a class. You need to do a class. Oh, I wish you would do a class. Can I get a private lesson? Listen, we're having the virtual class by popular demand, Canning with Carlette, okay? Saturday, June 12th, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time.
She put more work on me.
Yes. Now, you all have seen our cooking shows, and you get all the cameras. Well, he's going to do it again, but he's going to do it for me. We're going to do it for canning, guys. And it is RSVP only $10, only $10, guys, that you're saying, okay, $10, I'm investing in myself because she is about to teach me a life skill.
And a lot of people see it commenting, girl.
Yes. So, listen, Canning with Carlette. All right. When you RSVP, and that means that you paid your money, you told me, and you paid your money, you will get all the details of what's needed and your list of slides and how we are going to show this, whether if we're going to do it by a YouTube private page or we're going to do a Zoom call. But I'm telling you, June 12th, it's a Saturday, 10:30 Eastern Standard, which means that's 9:30 Central. Oh, Lord, that's 7:30 California time.
What? Oh, in the morning?
Yes.
They gotta get
But hear me. If you don't catch it live, you can RSVP and you have access, because this is going to be private page.
Jelena
For
Paul,
those-
what's happening?
Hey, Jelena.
And Tony Golden said I was just talking about Candy the other day.
Come on, Tony.
Or today. She
Tony. So, as you saw last week, I did on Mother's Day. He took me to the orchard, and I was in heaven. Anybody that knows Carlette, she was in heaven, okay? And I was so happy. It may seem like work, but it wasn't for Carlette. We were there in the morning. By evening, I had 18 jars of half pints of strawberry preserves. And then 2 days later, I did pints and half pints of peach preserves. So listen, and I gave a jar. I gave my tester, our producer. I got it. Our producer is amazing.
We
Terrell Hill.
always hook
I
that
gave
dude up.
him some peach preserves. He had a taste of it. He looked at me. He's like, "Oh my God, oh my God!" But I was sitting up. I'm gonna tell you guys. It came to me. I was in prayer, and but I came out of prayer, and I was combing Chloe's hair, and it just came to me. It's about this class. It's like, boom, and how to do it and what to do it. And who did I call first? No, it wasn't my husband. It was Leslie. I called Leslie, and then she said, "You tell Chris." I said, "No, I didn't." I said, "Let me tell him." So I put him on 3-way, and boom, it was a done deal. We set the date.
She said, Carlette, now you need multiple streams of income.
But it's not only that, guys. I'm sharing a love, and you all, I've listened. Now listen, y'all told me to do it. It is here, so show up. It is here, show up. Well, maybe you trust me. Call me, inbox me, and we will go from there. But again, this was the big announcement, but we have a bigger announcement. So this was the first one. So going back to talk about 20 years of being married to this man, this one being married to me, this chick. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's been we had other people who got married that year, one of which, who is, that's Ansa. Okay, she likes your shirt. I like it too, Ansa. I picked it out. But
I'm gonna stop the stream for Ansa.
No, you're not. We love her. See, she's another person we picked up. He found her. She has a wonderful, which I am part of the board.
She's out of the street, helpless.
You know what? She was not. She has her own.
No, she does. Can you put your name of your? It's called Hopeless.
What? Hope Floats.
Hope. Floats.
I'm a board member of Hope Floats.
You're an official board member.
I'm a board member. We actually had a meeting the other day. Thank you.
Okay.
But anyway. Ansa is amazing, and her mother, she loves us, and we love her so much. I'm telling you, and she loves the children. But let me say, like I said, we pick up people along the way, and we met Ansa, and she's like another sister.
A feuding brother and sister
Listen,
relationship.
the relationship that they have.
She's on my.
And I have to stand in the middle with it.
Right
She
now.
is not. She's our sweetheart. But that's that. So 20 years of marriage, Leslie said, "Stop it, Chris." so anyway, but like I said, we met
need to
people.
get Dr. Shirley Clark on this show.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Okay.
Don't worry about. Just chill.
All right.
So anyway,
talking to Mike.
Okay, because you keep making me lose my thought.
Go ahead. People are watching live.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know you all heard this before, and he's gonna come in with this. We were introduced on a blind date by my cousin Willette. I know we've said this over and over again, but I'm going somewhere with this. I met his parents on our first date. Who does that? Okay, and I'm really I'm giving y'all some tips here, okay? Because that night, he didn't spend a lot of money on me. He probably spent $3.50 on me.
Jesus.
Okay. I just left church singing with the singing group I was with. So I had on my little black outfit, and we met at my cousin's house. My cousin Darren gave him the once over and then let me know, okay, you can come out, you can go out with him. And we went to Chicago, and we just walked and talked in Lincoln Park, and it was amazing. Okay. So my point is, it don't take all that. And where we were in our lives and our mindset, we were like, okay, we're done playing the field. You know what? I hope that's the instrumental.
It's no instrumental, baby. Go ahead, talk.
You know what?
Go ahead.
Don't get us banned now.
Go. I already got it cleared.
You talked to her today?
Just go ahead.
So I just, it was wonderful, and it happened, and here it is 20 years later. We have been through a lot. We have been through childbirth. We've been through emergency childbirth. We have, I'll never forget. Did y'all know that when they did the emergency C-section, they came in to get me, and they handed Chris scrubs. They told him, hurry up and get dressed. We have to hurry up and take this baby, and this was for Christian. That dude dropped his pants in front of my mama.
Go see about my
He dropped
child.
his pants in front of my mama. My mama had to yell at him and tell him to snap out of it. She was looking at her son-in-law half naked. I'm just saying. Because he dropped his pants in front of my mama.
Hey, I had to do what I had to do.
And so he did. But he was in there on time. He saw his baby, whole 9 yards. And the Lord pulled us through. His heart rate was fine. And we was in the room 30 minutes later. We didn't have to go to no ICU, no NICU or anything like that. And so we're just gravy. Yes, $3.50. $3.50.
That's all I needed.
Yeah. So
I was worried too, because going over Chicago, you need $5 for the
and
toes.
the thing about it, I wasn't even gonna. I just chose some at the last minute because I didn't want to leave him. I didn't want to leave. He was just a nice guy.
She was with another
It's hard
man,
to find nice people who got their head on their shoulders correctly and they love the Lord. Come on now. And he had a house. I'm just saying. And no kids.
And you had another man.
And I was with another man, and he took me away from him.
Yes. So what else has 20 years of marriage meant?
Don't. I've been doing a lot of talking. It's your turn. What does it mean to you?
I already said that.
I'm grateful for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's commitment. A lot of people can't stay with people. We are still together through a pandemic. I think we were pandemic proof personally, though. We've been working from home together for several years, and that started in California. What?
No, go ahead.
Say it.
No, I was going to say this lovely song is from Denise Williams, her cousin. So it's over with now.
Yeah, and so, hey, Nikia, call in. But the thing is, Okay, so let me say this. My mother knew you were special because you lasted more than 30 days.
Ooh, Jesus.
I would get bored. If you could keep my attention span, if I didn't figure you out or you seem interesting past 30 days, I would let you go.
Lord have mercy. Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
So what else? What if you were to drop some nuggets? Say, I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm just gonna say Nakia was about to get married.
Don't have a lot of people in your wedding.
Oh.
More people, more headaches. I'm just saying. I have 4.
You know what my
I
mother's
started off with 6 and I ended up with 4 couples. Keep going.
You know what my mother's and dad's, my mother and father, their motto or their, what is it that I'm trying to say?
Mantra.
Well, they said if you have a lot of people in your wedding, then 9 times out of 10, that marriage is going to end up in divorce.
Yeah, they said the larger the wedding. Yeah,
That's
I
what
remember
my mama
that.
said.
Because they eloped. Matter of fact, they eloped over their lunch break and then went back to work. And been married.
I'm still a little concerned about their marriage, though.
They've been married for 67 years. I ain't
know,
too concerned.
but the pastor was drunk.
Pastor was drunk.
So I'm trying to figure
But
out.
it was legal.
Yeah, I'm trying.
So then the parents made them have a little something, a little reception, and had them remarried again.
Me and my sister may be illegitimate.
So, just saying. There's a lot of dynamics to this, okay?
Uh-oh, we got a caller. We got a caller.
Caller.
What's happening? Hello, Nakia? Man, it's a delay. Hello, Nakia.
Hey family, how are you?
We're good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you
we
hear
can
us?
hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You know what?
Just keep talking.
I'm gonna call you
I
on.
can. It's a horrible delay.
Okay, I'm gonna call you on my phone. I'm gonna hang up the freeconferencecall.com thing and call you right back. All right, go ahead, baby. Talk.
Anyway, so
I'm gonna have to switch over.
I don't know why you question that. They've been married 67 years, and I never forget because when we gave birth to Christian was due the middle of February. He didn't come out to March 3rd. And at that time, my mother-in-law, she said, he ain't coming out to March. He's an Edwards. Edwards, they come out in March and December. And I was like, that boy didn't come out to March 3rd. And their 50th wedding anniversary was March 1st. Hey, Nakia.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, how are you? Hey.
We are good. How are you? Long time no hear from.
I know. I'm good. We'll have to catch up offline.
Yes.
Well, let me everybody know Nakia Lewis. We met Nakia and we gravitated to her. She gravitated to us from the Dream Center. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, we so she's you know what? This is a good segue for another big announcement while she's on the phone.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, Nakia, are you still over the bookstore at the Dream Center?
I'm not over the bookstore. We just made some changes, some organizational changes.
Gotcha.
But I am partnering to do some pass-offs and things like that. One-off, but not full hands-on right now. But
Okay.
I'm still available to help you any way that you need.
Okay. Well, baby, why don't you make this next announcement so Nakia will be on the line when we make this announcement?
Okay, guys, this has been in the works since 2017. Okay. This is what we have been pregnant with. This is our child number 4. Okay. Affectionately known as our book, Life's Interruptions. His Beauty, Her Battle. Woo! Guy, we've done it. We are done with the book. Our book is here. We doing pre-orders now. Officially now.
Yes.
Our book is ready. Since we've been working for 4 years.
4 years.
On this book.
Toiling.
Ups and downs. Put it to the side. Get mad. All of this stuff.
Yes.
But it's a part of a series, the Life Interruptions series. As you know, Chris and Carlette, Life Interruptions, Good, Bad, and Indifferent. This is one of them. We're talking about His Beauty, Her Battle with the journey of breast cancer. But what we're doing different about this is from the male perspective. Everything is about us. But hear me. You hear my voice because we co-wrote this together. But it's from the male perspective. Something different, different angle. And guess what, Nakia? Guess who gave us
an endorsement?
An endorsement. And it is on the front cover of the book. That would be none other than Pastor Danielle Murphy of the Dream Center.
Wonderful.
Yes. And then
Pastor D.
Yes, Pastor D.
Pastor D.
We got a snippet of it on the front cover and then the full endorsement inside the book. And who gave us the foreword was our own pastor, Dr. Terrence A. Merritt. He gave us our foreword that put me in tears when he sent it to us. And I'm just telling you, it was a blessing, a blessing, a blessing. And I'm telling you, as we said, we met people along the way in our journey, and they are mentioned in the book. I'm telling you. The book is not for the faint at heart, because we got real and we told the truth of how things went down, good, bad, and indifferent, and it was the journey. It's the story. We can't make it up. We can't change it. We change it, then God is not glorified. How about that? So,
so the book has been sent off to the printer.
Yes.
So as soon as we get it, we probably in the next couple of weeks, it will be available through our website that is under design.
Yes.
And then we will also distribute it on Amazon.com. And then we're going to try to see if we can get it into some church bookstores like none other than the Dream Center.
Yes, the Dream Center, the Life Church. We actually already have a book signing already scheduled at the Life Church. That was put together and arranged. Tentative. We have a tentative date for that, and I'm just thankful for the reach out. I just asked one question, and it was like, okay, we can do this. And again, we just thankful for the support of those who, became involved. A shout out to Judy Klein, I'm telling you, who encouraged us to do this. Yes. Judy Klein, she did. That's a bad sister. She encouraged us to do this and told us, okay, let's put stuff into perspective and in order. And because this needs to be represented well. Once we told her our story, she was like, oh my God, you guys have to write a book. And we did, and it's done. And we're grateful. Pre-orders right now, our pre-orders is directly through us. You want to pre-order a book, just contact us and we will tell you how that's done, how we're going to do it. But we got the editor, was it the editor or the publisher, told us today, gave us the green light. That's why we put on Facebook that, okay, big announcement. It was just quick and random. That's when we were given the green light. We can start pre-sales and announcing it.
Yes.
So I have a question for you all.
Yes,
what is the cost of this book?
The book will be $20 even.
Even?
Yes.
So I want to purchase your first 5 books.
Oh!
And I'm going to give away some books. So, yeah. Well, actually, I need to buy 6 books because I need one for myself. And I'm going to bless people with your 5 of your books.
Oh.
Okay, see,
I want to sew into you. Yep.
She about to cry, Nakia. Go, let it out.
Cry. This is what friends do. They love you. They love you. You're doing great things. I'm excited. I'm excited about hearing your story, reading your story, and I'm excited to share your story with others and my friends also that may be going through some different turns in life. And, divorce is not an answer to unions that God put together, in the right conditions and circumstances. So you guys will be a blessing to them. So I want to be a vessel to sow into you and to help them as well. So I'm going to give away some books. I'm buying some books and I'm going to give them away. Yes, I am.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Thank you.
So I'm excited.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't even talk.
You done messed up, Nakia.
Well, you shouldn't have told me to call in. Because, I love y'all so much. Because that's been like I'm talking to you offline. Because, I love you so much. There's nothing to ask me to do that. You didn't ask me to do this. My heart wants to do this for you. Because I'm eager to know. I'm single. I want to know this journey before I take this walk on any road in life. I want to know what I'm signing up for before I say I do and not have a big wedding, but an intimate wedding with this nugget you just gave me.
Yes.
So I'm ready to glean and listen and learn and read.
Wow.
And study.
And listen, Nakia, let me tell you something. You can have a small wedding party, but have a big audience. A big, yeah, I'm telling you, the more the merrier. Don't get me wrong. Now, of course, the more expensive it is, there's more plates you got to buy. But
right.
Oh my goodness! Oh, somebody just cashed at me, Leslie. She just did her pre-order. Oh my God! Oh goodness! Oh my goodness! Wow.
So I don't have my glasses on me, but
you don't have your glasses. What?
No. Why don't you read the
Okay, so
back of it.
The back of it says, "Life interruptions can leave us cowering under fear and despair, or fuel us with strength and determination." Carlette and Chris takes us on their journey, both facing battles that left them with greater tenacity and a deeper love for one another. Diagnosed with breast cancer, Carlette felt God comparing her to the biblical narrative of Job and determined to accept God's assignment, but not the diagnosis. She tackled cancer head on with unrelenting faith in God. Chris battled within himself to find the right words and actions to hold Carlette up while he was secretly drowning. At times, his tears were inaudible to anyone else's ears. Through his transparency, he shares the need for emotional and spiritual support and wants every man who will have to walk beside their wives in this illness, trauma, or any other life interruption scenario. any other life interrupted scenario, to know they are not alone. Sharing the steps they took to emerge victoriously, Chris and Carlette divulged the most intimate details of their lives to give others hope, courage, renewed faith, and strengthened unions. You will smile, laugh, and most of all, feel empowered to transition through life's interruptions fearlessly.
Read the
Okay, so we got endorsed by our producer. This book is a refreshing reminder that prayer is the vehicle that ignites our destinies. And then our own cousins, Darren and Nakia Blakely, who she has her own publishing company as well, and she is a breast cancer survivor. They said from start to finish, the transparency and authenticity in this book will fill your heart with joy as you read their beautiful beginnings and endow you with empowerment to face life's challenges and with unrelenting faith. Yes. So, yeah, and the endorsement by Pastor Danielle Murphy is on the front.
Read it.
Where she says their testimony is like a transparent oil that is poured out, and the reader will be the benefit of its fragrance. And again, this is just a snippet. The full endorsements are inside the book, along with the 4 from our pastor. And then we take you on a journey and give you tools. Just like we do with the talk show, we give you tools that you can walk away with because, we want our listeners to be empowered. Seriously. We want you all to be empowered. We want you to be successful and go in God. And all the more said they will pre-order as well. Oh, my God, amazing. Thank you.
So if you would like to pre-order, just text us and then we can get that order ready for you.
Oh, my God. Tammy hadn't she just pre-ordered a book?
Oh, Tammy is.
She just cash apped me. Oh, wait. Oh, Allison said, "Yay! Congratulations on your book, y'all. How much is it? Can I Zelle you? Cash app you?" Oh, this is amazing. Okay.
Well, the book. So just so you all know, the
these
book,
are pre-orders,
right? And it won't be ready until the end of this month. So it's going off to the printer. We have to look at the book to make sure it's right, and then after that, we have to order the books.
Yeah.
And then go from there. Thank you so much, Nakia. I know you're probably busy.
Thank you, Deacon. Oh my God, this was amazing.
Well, I make time for you guys. I love you so much.
We love you too.
We're going to call you after the show.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm here.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back online.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
So, again, the big announcement was the canning class. That's going to happen June 12th, 10:30 Eastern. And again, the reason why I did it at 10:30 in the morning is so you have the rest of your day. Canning is not it's a process, but I have gotten this thing down to a science. I've done the errors for you, and I've gotten it down to a science, and it's good. And yeah, and I know that's early for some in. And she said put in the Cash App. Oh, Leslie just said put in the Cash App. Well, I can put it. I'll put it in the comments. Okay. Which one you want me to do?
I don't know. I'm just doing all
right. Okay, wait.
Just
do mine or
sure, do yours. That's fine.
Wait. Now, what was the other one that you always?
Okay, just use this Cash App. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Yeah, just CNC Live. There you go. There's the Cash.
Do that one. Okay.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Yeah, because
we thank y'all.
Yeah, we thank y'all so much. Oh wait, where you do it at? CNC Live. Okay. So, oh boy, and Tammy sent $21. Go, Tammy.
Shipping and handling. No.
Now, eventually, these books they are going to be available for on Amazon, and a lot of you are Prime members. So, if Prime members, you get free delivery. So, just saying, but not initially. We're not there yet. The first so many copies is going to be us sending them out. So, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
And then once we do the book tour, I know that'll be a different price because when you started going into people's places of establishment, you got to put in what. So we're learning.
Yes.
We're learning this whole book thing. We're learning. But the fact that this is done and we can say, we can make the announcement, we are so happy.
This has been in the making for
4 years.
4 years.
Chloe was a baby. She was a newborn when we started this.
Out in California.
Out in California. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
We were going in one direction and we had to cut it because it wasn't going in the right direction. And out of this came the book.
Now we are able to take credit cards too over the phone.
Yes, we have Square. Mm-hmm.
Square.
Yep, Square Bits. So we have that. We good. We had an hour. We're good. I don't have anything. And listen, I love you. I thank God for 20 years. No, seriously, 20 years. That's not an easy feat.
I know.
We have grown, and we're still growing. Mm-hmm. We have children. We're entering another phase in life. We got a child that's about to leave the house in a year. We're still trying to, we're still evolving, guys. But I'm telling you now, no matter what, I thank God that we serve a God that does not change. His methods may change, but he don't change. He's consistent. So the best thing we can do is give him our lives and be consistent in our communication and prayer with him and serving him. I'm telling you. And he has kept us. Oh, he has kept us before this pandemic, during this pandemic, and now that we're going, I guess we're going into the after stage. But yes, you will get that. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, we'll autograph it.
Yes. And that's the good thing when it comes directly from us, they will be autographed. Yeah. So. Wow. Okay. Yes, ma'am, Michelle. I saw that text.
Yes. So we thank you. Everyone who's tuned in. I'm just in lost for words.
Yeah, that blew us away.
Kia messed me up. Jesus.
I saw you fight tears.
Well, so fighting tears. What is that? But yeah, we thank you. So next week we're gonna have probably some special guests. No, I don't know. You know what?
We got so much in the works right now, guys. Yeah. There's a lot coming and trying to because I have a speaking engagement this weekend.
Ooh, yeah, that's another big announcement too.
No, that's not a big announcement. I'm grateful though for the invitation.
We're trying to have the books ready for the speaking engagement.
Yeah, we were. I was gonna try to travel with some books, but I'll be traveling with a flyer. Mm-hmm. A picture of it. Mm-hmm. Hey, Brother Justin. So, yeah.
Yeah. So we want to make sure you all tune in next week. Baby, I love you too.
I love you too. Mm-hmm. It's been 20 years. Self.
You got on that shiny lipstick. That looks good to me.
I know what to put on to make you stare.
Yes. I can't even look at the camera because I'm looking at you.
But listen, y'all be encouraged. I'm so happy. I'm happy about the canning class. And again, as I said, you collect people along the way. They meet you, they push you, they encourage you. I'm gonna tell you, Tracy been telling me to do something like this for I don't know how long. Tracy Williamson, one of Chloe's godmothers, has. Me and Tracy is crazy. Me and Tracy got connected after we wasn't really working together no more.
And this is the Carlette Live show. So
anyway, I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all coming. Share this. Subscribe to our page, Chris and Carlette Live, on Facebook and as well as YouTube, and share our page. Share this episode. Share the stuff about the book, about the canning class, all of that. Brother Justin, friend, all of that. So hey, friend.
Yes. Yes, we'll post it out on Facebook as well. So go from there. We love y'all. Okay.
All right. So any questions, call us, text us, or, write in the dialogue. We'll even see it after the show is over. Thank you. Thank you, Penta. Thank you. And you guys definitely are a couple of strength.
That's my brother. I love Pernell. That's like my brother from another mother.
Penta, if I could fly on the plane with a buttermilk pie made for you, I would. But I can't. Just saying. I can't do it.
All right, it's 8:05.
All right.
And we are out of here.
Love you guys.
In 3,
Pray.
do.
Call on the name of the Lord.
Thanks for joining us this week on Chris and Carlette Live. Make sure to visit our website, chrisandcarlette.com. If you're on Facebook, share this broadcast. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our show. You may also find us on Apple Podcast, where you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Let us stay in contact with you by texting CNC Live to 474747. That's CNC Live to 474747.
CNC Live.